Hi, I'm martial arts master Bill Fitzpatrick, welcoming you to lesson number 5 of the Master Real Estate course. The purchase of real estate is the largest financial transaction most people ever make in their lives. It's interesting then to see how naive people act with thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars at stake. They don't prepare. They don't study. So many of them see an ad or see a sign and then, well, really blindly put themselves in the hands of an agent who happens to answer the phone. And then this agent becomes the one who decides what kind of properties they can afford and chooses the properties that they will inspect. The standard real estate commission is 5%. If you purchase a $200,000 property, the commission is $10,000. The seller pays the commission, but of course it's really the buyer who pays through a higher price. The answer is not to deal with an agent like that. The answer is to find a super agent. A super agent is a professional real estate agent who understands specifically your financial situation and is enthusiastic about helping you attain your specific investment objectives. The super agent is, well, when you find that person, they are a valuable asset to you and to your plans. In my opinion, I'd say about 20% of the agents out there would qualify as super agents. So 1 in 5. How do you find them? Well, study your lesson, do your research, find one. The best agents, the super agents, are highly disciplined and organized, born of self-discipline and self-organization. The super agents are optimistic. They're pragmatic. Like us, they possess a winner's style and attitude. Here's an easy first test. The better agents, the super agents, they listen. They are listening to you and to what you want. They're focused on your needs. And you're not with them and they're telling you about their lives and their problems. Take an average real estate office with a staff of 8 people, 8 agents. Of those, 4 agents are making really little or nothing. 3 agents may be making a marginal annual salary of, $28,000 to $50,000. And there's probably 1 agent in that office who's making over $200,000 a year. Stop and think. What separates the 6-figure income salesperson from the agents making nothing? Many times, it's a lot more than just working longer hours. The characteristics of a super agent are preparation, specialization, organization, intellect, and effort. If you want to be a winner yourself, you've got to surround yourself, a mastermind alliance of winners. Now think about this. This is important. Your research is important. Agents who are making $200,000 a year are selling 20 or 30 houses a year. Since they're out there selling properties all the time, they are on top of current financing. They're making deals all the time, so they know buyers, they know sellers, they know their listings, they know how to negotiate, they know how to be creative, they know how to be imaginative. Well, very simply, they know their jobs, which is to bring buyer and seller together and make transactions work. These are the agents you want to associate with, the winners. You must do the research to go out and to find these super agents in your small specific investment area. Especially since dealing with the best super agents isn't going to cost you any more money, but it's certainly going to save you a lot of time and aggravation. How hard is it going to be to find one of these super agents? Well, this is what you're doing. This is the work of the course. Ask around. Do your research. Find out who is the top agent in your small specific investment area and then take that agent out for breakfast or lunch. Cost you an hour and a few dollars, well worth it. Even if you aren't a perfect match for this agent, they will have a recommendation that, well, it's well worth hearing. You'll also be visiting many open houses as you learn about properties in your small specific investment area. This also is a good place to meet super agents. Remember, now think, most super agents are not nervously sitting at their desk waiting for the phone to ring. No, super agents are already on their cell phones. They're out in the field. They're doing things. They're working with their clients. They're busy. As you meet the other people who already own investment properties in your area, I want you to ask them who are the agents that they're working with. Here is your real estate success drill. Research and become an expert on values in your small specific investment area. Make offers, buy properties, pay off your mortgages, retire in 20 years or less. So research and become an expert on values. Make offers, buy properties, pay off the mortgages, and then get ready to retire in 20 years or less. This is all work. But hey, we're Action Principles champions, masters of success, so work isn't scary to us. Make the personal choice. Life is all about choices. Success is a choice. You can do this. When I started off as a broker, my very first income property sale, to put it mildly, went very well. My boss at the time, Jim, at the real estate office, happened to be on vacation when a client of his called to list his two-family house for sale. Jim told me straight out, Bill, you can have this listing. Should be no problem. Please. This guy's a friend of mine. Don't screw this up. I went overboard doing all of my research onto comparable sales. I was all ready. Saturday morning, 10 a.m., I was sitting in the owner's kitchen in the first floor apartment. I had my folder and all my papers ready for my big presentation. But before I can even open my mouth, the owner said, hey, I trust Jim, I trust you. If he trusts you, forget all that paperwork. Just show me where to sign. Okay. He signed. Then I said, well, can I see the second floor apartment? He said, sure, just go upstairs and knock. Charlie and Mary are home. Went upstairs, knocked on the door. There's Charlie and Mary sitting at their kitchen table. I told Charlie and Mary that Sam was listing the house for sale. Well, Charlie seemed a little bit surprised. He said, Mary, what do you think? We should buy the house. We could move downstairs. You love Sam's kitchen downstairs. Mary said, yeah, good idea. I told them the price, and they both nodded. I went downstairs to Sam and told him the good news, figuring that he was going to tell me, hey, come on, buddy, tear up the contract. He didn't need me. But instead, Sam said, wow, kid, you're quite a salesman. Why don't you get started on your paperwork for the deal? I went into the house at 10 o'clock. By 10:20, I was back in my car thinking, I just made $4,000. I just made $4,000. At the time, my full-time job was as a high school teacher, and I made $7,800 a year. And in 20 minutes, I had just made half a year's pay. Wow. I really loved the real estate business. Yes, this was unusual. This was highly unusual. This was like lightning striking. But you know what? If you're in the game, sometimes lightning does strike. As a broker, but even more as an owner-investor, as men and women of action, we commit ourselves, yeah, we want to be in there. We want to be in the game. So let's get in that real estate game. Let's go. Let's do it.